The new physics just don't suit them type cars compared to four-wheel drive now. It's a shame. Because I used in the garage.
What the hell?
And I got quite a few good results with it. Like the pace was really strong. But now, on the new physics, just can't compete with these four-wheel drive cars.
Good morning time, good evening time, good afternoon time, whatever the case may be in your part of the world. Crisscross and Wise here, and this is going to be oh man, you guys are crazy, and y'all fast too. Mr. Mike said he dead before Lou. I don't know, man. Y'all kind of popped up at the same time. Good gushy mushy. What y'all was on standby? Man, anyway, that's crazy. Oh boy, y'all make me feel good though, man. You make me feel like I'm important, and I know I'm not. So by you making me feel important, yeah, that's a good feeling. What's going on, Smokey Serron? I see you up in the cut too. Man, fellas, I was trying to get this done early today so I could be test riding, but man, it's just been a long day and I'm beat down. But I was able to if you saw a post I posted earlier, a picture, I had basically just set it up how I was going to position everything. At the time, nothing was wired. However, since then, I was able to do a little bit of wiring. And there's a few things I wanted to show before I actually go ahead and throw the batteries up in here. Because just by sheer dumb luck, it really worked out kind of nice. And what I mean by that is just basically how everything fit in the frame. As you can see, I moved the back to the bottom, and you know, I've seen a lot of videos where people always say don't put the control at the bottom because the heat, you know, put it under the battery because the heat rises up and affects the battery. I'm not going for that in this particular situation because as you can see, I have the heat sink facing down. It's going down. So the battery will be on top. I'm gonna try to put a little foam in, and a little foam sandwich, so it will be fine. All right. Now what I wanted to show you guys was in this frame, the way it's designed. If you can see, let me get my light. If you can see down in there, this frame has those little cross members, but those little cross members have holes in it where you can run wires, break cables, whatever. And in them three cross members that go across, I was able to run my power wire cable all the way up the bottom of the frame. Now why that's great is, for one, when I put the control and everything, it's not laying on top of those wires. And another great thing is I'm able to put my power connector. And yes, guys, I do know these Andersons are not the best connectors to use, but for right now, I had to reorder some more of those other, forgot the name of them, but the better connectors. But I don't have them yet. They're en route. Matter of fact, that might be them in that package right there. Not sure. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. The great part is, underneath of this frame, there's a hole right here where you can reach up through there. You see that? And I'm able to put my connectors down at this end. And the reason why I like that is because I always want to have access to my battery connector. So if there's ever a problem where you want to quickly disconnect battery power, when the sides are up on this thing, man, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like 10 little thumb screws you have to remove in order to get the panel off. Now, if you're having some type of emergency situation, short, or I mean just whatever reason you need to unplug battery power in an emergency, it would take you entirely too long to pull that side panel off. So with my connectors being able to come out the bottom here, that's exactly where I'm going to place them. So in an emergency, I can just reach down here and pull my connectors out and disconnect them. Now, the way I'm putting this battery in there, the battery and the power connectors are going down that way. So, you know, everything will, as far as the power connectors, will be down here. Also, I can put the charging lead down that way as well. So I think that works out pretty good. You know, that may not be important for most people, but that's important for me. I want to be able to disconnect that for whatever reason. You know, hopefully there'll never be a reason, but you know, you gotta be ready for whatever. So anyway, also, I wasn't able to, I really wanted to change the power wires on my battery, and from the connector all the way inside the battery to the main terminals on the battery. So that's the only thing I still haven't been able to do. So in the meantime, I'm just going to go with it the way it is for now. I have to do that another day. But I was able to put some 4-gauge power wires from the controller, and I'm using this little distribution block right here because, you know, I'm running the set of lipos in parallel with my lithium pack. So this distribution block is going to make it nice and easy for me to, you know, join the lipos with the lithium pack. Now, here's my lipo packs down here, and I was able to wire them up in series. Now, as you can see, I totally went against one of my main rules, is to not have really long leads, because when you have long leads like that, that is line loss. But the reason why they're long right now is because I had all of these connectors, so I didn't want to cut the power wire on these lipos yet until I'm 100% sure about the placement in there. You know, if I cut them now and make them nice and short now and decide I need to move stuff around, I won't be able to move anything around if I've cut these leads too short. So right now they're not cut at all because I'm using, you know, these connectors. But as you can see, I got all of these in series. I did have to cut connectors on the two on the end because I ran out of these. So I only had what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only had 5 of them. So anyway, these two on the outside don't have connectors, quick releases, but they're all in series, as you can see. And for those, I know you guys know, but I'm sure there's some other guys that don't know how to run batteries in series. And when you run batteries in series, you're going from the positive of one battery to the negative of the next battery, and then you're going from the positive of that one to the negative of that one, and so on and so on. So right there, I've got 7 of those in series, and Those are 3S packs. So 7 of them makes a 21S battery. Now, 21S, yes, that's larger than a 20S pack, which is what my lithium pack is. But that kind of works out because as long as I, connect them when the voltages are equal, I won't have to worry about these LiPo batteries will be running a little under full charge voltage. The full charge voltage on these LiPos is exactly the same as the lithium, 4.2 volts. Now, by me having an extra cell with the LiPos, that means they'll be actually at 4 volts, not 4.2. So they'll be running a little under, but that's better for the packs. And, that's not going to hurt anything. So I charge both of these. I charge the LiPos up to 82 volts. And I charge my lithium pack up to 82 volts. When I just checked a little while ago, my lithium pack was off a little bit, and that's due to the different chargers. I was charging with 2 different chargers, and they both had voltmeters on them, but obviously they're not calibrated the same. Let me see what these are sitting at right now. See if you can see this meter. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm going to try to make it so you can see it. All right, as you can see, the LiPos are at 82 volts. And let's see what this lithium pack is. $81. It's probably like 81.5. This meter doesn't break down into a couple decimal places. I will probably not connect them yet. I will probably put this one back on charge a little bit and get it up to exactly 82 volts. Although that little bit of voltage really wouldn't make that big a difference, but I'm going to try to match them up exactly the same before I connect them. But yeah, anyway, let's see. I think that the way I'm doing it now, this battery even fits in the frame better facing down that way. Now you'll see when I put it in here, it actually, because normally the way I used to have it in there, it was this way, but it actually fits the contours of this frame better this way. Now I have to slide that up a little bit, and I'll put this in here. Let me take that out. It's a little struggle to get this thing in here immediately. You know what? Before I do that, I need to plug it up, because that's going to be impossible to plug up once I do that. Let me make sure I ain't got this on. I'm probably going to get that little instant initial snap, crackle, pop. I'm just making sure I got everything straight, because I was tired. Who knows? I could hook something up backwards. My ass is tired. Anyway, looks right. Okay. Oh, shoot. Touching those over there. I'm always accidentally touching something. Alright. Let's see. That one wasn't on camera, so y'all won't be able to make no meme out of that one. Wait a minute. It's Stay tight. I could use an extra pair of hands. Okay. Whew. Now y'all heard that earlier. That's these damn lithium packs down here with the positive exposed and the negative exposed. When I slid them over, they touched. And yeah, could have been really bad, but it is what it is. All right. It's the problem. That's why I don't like the live streams. Anything can happen, but keep it exciting. Maybe y'all keep coming back. This wasn't supposed to be this difficult. Gotta get that turned the right way. So much for that connector being easy to pull out the bottom like I anticipated. I'm gonna have to maneuver that. It'd be nice if I had somebody to hold this battery up while I was doing it, but I don't. Wait a minute, I'm gonna have to pull it back out. Let's try to get this turned the right way. I think I'll go ahead and push it out. Push it out through the bottom. That'll make it easier. Then I can just push it up after I get the battery in here. If I get the battery in here. Okay. Whew. That worked me. Smokey Siron, I should have had you come around here, man. I could have used some extra muscle. But anyway, I got it, finally. So, that's how I want it to sit, just like that. This distribution block has a little cover. I don't know what happened with the little cover. I knocked it off. It's around here somewhere. Or is it inside of here? There it is. I'm blind as a bat. Okay. And that basically just sticks in there like that. I probably should put a wire tie or something around that thing, but it should be okay once I get it like I want it. And there's no need for me to do that right now because I still gotta put the lipos in there, so that don't make sense. Alright, let me connect these hall sensors up. This is my hall sensor. Okay. I'm gonna check out the chat in a minute because I'm sure Lou got something interesting to comment about over there. Somebody at least defend me. Normally that's my man that's defending me, but he likes to joke me too. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, let's see. Get these out the way a little bit. I had this. Now the lipos are going to go in there, in this part. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to unplug the ones that I can disconnect. And I will just connect them back up after the fact. But let me... If I unplug them, there's no current flow, and I'll start with the two in ones. Disconnect this one too. Okay, so there's my positive and my negative from my lipos. Hopefully I didn't destroy these terminals when they touched. They melted a little bit, but I think they'll be okay. Damn. All right. On my distribution block, this side is the positive, this side is the negative. So let me see. What's the best way for these to go in there? It doesn't really matter. I think the way I originally had this, I had four on the back. You know what? I meant to put some wire ties around the little charging connector, so they won't be getting all in the way like they're doing now. But anyway, I guess we'll do that another time. I think I had them this way. Yeah. Alright, let's put them like that. Now I'm trying to get 4 on this back side and 3 on the front side. At least that's the plan. You know what? I will, nope, that's as much room as I got right there. Now the first time I put them in here, I didn't actually have this distribution block in there. So I had a little bit more space. I thought that was going to be nice and tucked out of the way. And I mean, it basically is, but okay. Alright. The next two. And I'm probably gonna have to start taping these things together, or put a wire tie on them or something. And you know what? I need to, yeah, before I do that, let me make the connections. There's no way I'm gonna be able to put them in there and then I'll come back and connect them after the fact. So let me stop. Doing things wrong on camera. You would think that after all this time, the camera really wouldn't make me nervous sometimes, but it still does. And I don't mean nervous, but nobody wants to blow up live on TV. That ain't cool. And it really did a number on that connector. 72 volts ain't no joke. But it's better than the last time I had an accidental touch with 72 volt connectors. I think the last time I actually did that, it melted the connector pretty much off. And I didn't do what you normally do, Mr. Mike. Tell me put it on the big screen. Of course, I didn't put the chat on the big screen, so I have no idea what y'all talking about. I'm gonna find out in a second. Little window back on there. Yeah, I think I should put a wire tie around that thing. I think I will. Hopefully that ain't blinding y'all, or making it so you can't see. Okay. Got our little distribution block. And there where the top can pop off now. Alright, let's go ahead and, I don't know what they're doing upstairs. Sound like they're getting ready to come through the floor. That block is definitely upsetting my little fitment that I did earlier. But I think we can work with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm definitely going to put some cap-on tape or something on these batteries. Yeah. Okay. And I can start plugging up all of these lipos but one. As long as I leave one disconnected, the circuit will be open until I can get that lithium pack up to 82 volts exactly. Where's that other one at? Yeah. Okay. I need to get 3 more of these up in there. Let's see. The last time I didn't have the wires in the way either. I think I'm gonna unplug those hall wires until I get these lipos situated. That would make it a little bit easier. Man, definitely didn't have this harder time last time. Yeah, that distribution block made it snug up in there. Okay. That's that one. So we can plug him up. And go underneath of these hall sensors. I know this is real exciting, fellas, but it is what it is. Okay. Now the last and final one, I'm not going to plug up because that will complete the circuit. And I don't want to do that just yet. But let's see if I'm going to be able to get it in there. It's going to be tight. But yeah, I think, yeah, I'll be able to get it in there. I can throw that one over there like that, and it'll get in there. It ain't gonna be as nice and pretty, but I can definitely get it in there. Like I can, if I maneuver this stuff around a little bit more. How did you get out? Your mother must be home. Alright, that ain't the way I wanted them to fit in there, but that's the way they're going to be in there right now. And I also got to plug that up. But, yeah. That's pretty much going to be it. Let me not give up. Let me make it look, let me try to get it right. I can't go out like that. Not on camera. But yeah, man, that distribution block threw it all out of whack. Cause I didn't have that down there before, and they could all slide down further. That one may have to stay like that. See if I can get some foam up in there. Probably should have put that in there first. It ain't gonna be like that stuff is moving around too much in there, cause it ain't got nowhere to move. And I wanted to see if I could pull my, I'm not gonna pull it out, but I surely can pull out my my power connector. Yep. So I can pull that out, but we not gonna pull it out. And that's my little XT60 for charging. I'll put that on like a little bungee or something, so it pulls back up in there and I have to pull it out. Some kind of little rubber stretch cord or something, so when I pull it out, it'll pull itself back up in there. You know what I mean? And I also am going to cut out a square in this bottom plastic panel right there. Let me turn the camera because I know y'all can't see what I'm talking about. My bad, y'all. I don't know how long that camera was pointing down, but anyway, yeah, I want to cut out a little square right here so I can mount this little fan right there, or somewhere, anywhere in there, where to blow air on this heat sink. So I cut out a nice little circle underneath of there. The air can go through there. So give it a little bit of air cooling. But anyway, that's where we at. What time it is. Maybe I can maybe I got enough time to plug this thing up and go out. It's dark outside for sure, but I can at least go outside and ride around and see what the power feels like. So anyway, that's where we at. Hello. Let me see what y'all talking about over here. Just microwave. Thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. Let's see. Y'all crazy. Somebody told me put some spit on it. I need a battery breaker. Yeah, I got a battery breaker. Didn't you see me put that connector down there so I can break it? That's my battery breaker for now. A forehead light. You know what, Mr. Mike? I do have one of those forehead lights. But what I don't have is some AAAs to go in it. But yeah, that would be cool. But normally I'm not working in the dark. But anyway, yeah. So if somebody wants to send me a forehead light, that would be much appreciated. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I don't know what the time looks like. You know, I normally get about an hour on this GoPro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we close to it. But anyway, that don't look too bad. It almost looks like what I posted earlier. When they were just sitting in there not connected. But yeah, that's pretty much where we at with this monster. Those lipos should give me maybe another 50, 60 amps, hopefully. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not going to give me 100 amps, 1P, but they're high output. I actually had another set of 21S over there. I was hoping I could get 2 sets of 21S, but as you can see, that one set barely fit in there. Now, I ordered a heat sink for this controller. So if I get the heat sink, I'll move the controller to the outside. Once I move this controller to the outside, I'm pretty sure I can squeeze another, you know, another set of 7 lipos in there in parallel. That'll give me about another 70 amps. So temporarily we'll be at, right now I'm just going to guesstimate and say that's probably about 275 amps worth of DC line amps. Now if I can get that other set of 7 in parallel, that probably will be around maybe 325. So that's not too bad. And as I told you guys, I need 450. However, the plan is, do know this is temporary with these lipos. This is just because I'm impatient and I want to get the bike running. Mr. Build It, Tune It did me a computer generated plan for a 20S 14P Molicel battery pack. So the way he designed it is going to consist of 2 20S 7P packs, 2 of them, but they're going to be separate, and they're going to, you know, you put them in parallel, and they're going to fit He designed it to fit in this frame custom. It's gonna take up every millimeter of this frame. But yeah, I have a 20S 14P Molicel battery pack after I build it. So he's going 3D print the cell holders and everything. All I gotta do is put the cells in there and put the nickel strips and the copper strips on there and wire it up. But you know, I'm not that computer guy, so I'm definitely not designing this pack. So I'm letting you know the pack will be designed by Mr. Build It Tune It, but I will assemble it. So until then, I'm gonna run this just to get me over. But I need 450 amps to reach my goal. Now, we did a calculation on this GLE system. Now, according to GLE, with at 273 and 84.4 volts, 450 amps, 19-inch rims. If I can get that 450 amps, this thing should do 105 miles per hour. But, and that's a big but not really. It's when I get 450 amps. I'm nowhere near 450 amps right now, so I will be nowhere near 105 miles per hour right now. But if I can get 300 amps to that 273, I'm pretty sure I can get up in the high 80s. So that's what I'm going to shoot for with this little temporary system. I'll be if I can get in the 80s, I'll be happy. Now, with this 172 volt pack yesterday, and even with I dialed it back, I turned the watts back to 8,000 watts. Actually, I was in Ludicrous, so Ludicrous was about 14,000 watts. However, it wasn't a true 14,000 watts because I got hella voltage sag. My voltage was dropping way back because of how much current that controller's trying to pull. But I did 65 miles an hour yesterday with, according to the controller, 140 amps. So with 72 volts and 140 amps, yeah, it did 65 miles an hour. Now, that's pretty good. That's really good, to be honest, because the last time I had my bike and I was running 96 volts on that unlocked Sabaton with 220 amps. I can't do that. I don't know what the watts is. Somebody had to do the calculation on that. But 96 volts, 220 amps, I got the 76 miles per hour. Now, like I said, to do 65 on 72 volts with 140 amps, that's great. So, no doubt in my mind, if I can get this thing 300 amps, I should be up in the 80s. So, anyway, that's where we at. Let me see if this is my connectors. It probably is after I did all that. And then I had to pull it back out. No, this is my gooseneck. I got a new gooseneck. Let me see. And no, these are my little carbon fiber spaces that go around there. And I told you guys I had to order some new bearings for my head unit because I got some play in there. I think I bent one of those bearings. But yeah, fellas, that's where we at for now. I'm dead tired, but I'm definitely going out tonight I'm going to connect that other cell up and go out here and just see how it feels and see if see how much voltage sag I got. It should definitely be better than it was. I don't know how I pulled the light down over here, but let's see how much battery I got left. Wow. Okay, I got about 10 minutes left, but I can tell y'all I ain't got 10 minutes worth of gab left in me. Oh, let's see. Here goes the sex people up in here. You might as well stop posting that sex stuff, because these guys don't care nothing about these guys don't care nothing about no sex. They strictly want to see some e-bike stuff. Yeah, you on the wrong channel. Mr. Builder, tune it. I didn't even see you hiding down there in the corner. How you doing, sir? I was telling the guys about that special battery pack you designing for me, man. Can't wait to get that built up, man. But that's gonna be some time for sure. But yeah, I'm not gonna know how to act. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna know how to act when I got 450 amps at my fingertips. Oh man, let me see what else is going on up in this chat. Mr. Dust, how you doing? And Mr. Rick, how you doing? Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope y'all had a better day than I had. I feel like a whipped Hebrew slave, hungry and thirsty. Wifey bought me a big old drink though, so let me partake in some of that. Anyway, fellas, I ain't got nothing else unless somebody else got something they want to add. Uh-oh, I spilled some juice on my GoPro. Y'all might be getting ready to go bye-bye. Well, it should be waterproof. But yeah, I think I'm going to start trying to have a little bit of merch on my channel, man. Get some t-shirts and some hats. As long as somebody may be willing to buy one, I think I'll go ahead and do something like that, man. Hopefully I can get some support. This is half and half, man. Half and half. Iced tea and lemonade. This is my shot. In Baltimore, I know Mr. Mike knows, that's all they drink in Baltimore is a half and half. I don't know about you, Mr. Mike, but yeah. You can go to any corner store, any sub shop, any Chinese joint, anywhere in Baltimore and get you a half and half. And some chicken wings with fries and gravy. Wait a minute, who was that? Somebody else was speaking to me up in here. Mr. Bobby June. How you doing, Bobby June? Yeah, Mr. Mike, I'm gonna try to get some t-shirts and some hats, man. I need to do some advertising, try to get my name out there a little bit more, and try to recoup some of these dividends, man. I've been kind of spending over my budget. I gotta recoup some of these dividends.
So actually, that would have been too fast. It would have been a 0.3 flat.
Wow, 16 people. I think that's a record. I don't think I've ever had 16 people in my live stream at one time. Wow, I'm going on big boy status. But you guys like to see stealth bomber builds, and stealth bomber builds that's off the chain. And no doubt about it, you're looking at a stealth bomber build that is off the chain. And I guarantee you, this bike, I don't know when, but it's definitely going to see triple digits. Make no mistake about it. So I don't know how many bikes in the United States right now is doing triple digits, but if you stick around, this one's going to do triple digits. Cause I got something to prove, and I got some asses that need to be kicked up in New York. Now, for the most part, all the guys in New York are my homies. You know, I love the guys in New York. I love the e-bike community in New York. It's basically one ass. I got one ass that I need to kick sideways in New York. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going down. But anyway. What are you talking about, man? You gotta talk some shit. Now, you think I'm doing all this hard work not to be able to talk a little shit? You know, when you working this hard, you earn the right to talk a little shit. Oh man, nah, I don't want to go out like Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel broke too many bones. I don't want to break no bones. You see what I did to my leg that time. I don't want to have none of those mishaps. For some of the guys that been with me from the beginning, y'all remember I had that little incident on Frank, and my leg was in bad shape. It wasn't broke, but it looked like it was broke. Anyway, probably getting ready to go, thing probably getting ready to cut off, fellas. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and button this thing up and go out here and see what it do. You know I'm gonna take the GoPro with me, so it'll probably be something up later on tonight. Now you ain't gonna be able to see a damn thing. All you gonna see is the GPS, but that's all you need to see. So on that note, I'm gonna sign off. Y'all take it easy, take care. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I appreciate everybody that's supporting my channel right now. I love you guys, and man, like I say, stick around and I'm gonna make it happen. Take it easy, take care, deuces. We up.